Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm on leave and I'm in Windhoek right now, and Tosca is not here. She's at work today. She just recently bought a new car. It's a VW Tiguan R-Line, the facelifted version of the current model, and I'm gonna show it to you guys. Also, she also bought a new apartment, but that's a video for a later stage. Girl just became an MO and she's winning in life. She's killing it, and some of us are just here to accompany other people in this life. And there she is. Kind of looking dirty at the moment, so I'm gonna take her for a car wash. So the car is quite dirty on the outside. We went on a road trip on Saturday and we had to travel on gravel road as well, and yeah, so the car is very dusty outside, and also in the inside it's also quite dirty. So I'm gonna take her for a car wash. The number plate at the back fell off because it doesn't have a proper number plate holder at the back. It's just sticky things to hold the number plate in place. So it fell off over the weekend.
In 200 meters, turn left.
So I'm gonna start by going to a number plate place, get a proper number plate holder, and then I'll take it to the car wash, and then I can do a proper video of the car. So I got the number plate holder, but they don't have screws to screw it in, so I have to go buy screws at a separate place. At least I got the number plate holder. So the screws are supposed to be here, and that's where I'm supposed to put the screws for the number plate to hold it in place. And these things must come off. I'll remove them when I have the screws. So yeah, it's turning out to be a long day, unfortunately. So the place I'm supposed to go buy the screws is only 3 minutes away, but I'm stuck in traffic. So it might take even like 30 minutes. Because yeah, there's so much traffic, as you can see. It's not moving at all. But it's fine. I don't know if I'll be able to get the car washed today, but we'll try. Alright, so while I'm stuck here on traffic, I just want to show you guys something. Focus. So the fuel economy of this car is, yeah, not that great, to be honest. Well, because I'm stuck on traffic, yes, I expect it to be high. I'm doing like 15 liters to the 100, which is not that great. In my very small car, I do like 7 to the 100 when I'm stuck on traffic. So here I'm doing 15, which is double, or more than double actually, of what I do in my car. But on average, like on a long trip, we managed to do 8, which was great. Yeah, it's not the best. So this car is not efficient with fuel. Yeah. So unfortunately, I got there and the shop was closed. I'm in the shop where I was supposed to buy the screws for the number plate holder. I blame the traffic. Well, I think it's my fault. I mean, I spent the whole day doing nothing. I slept the whole day. I woke up like around 3 or something. But you see, the sun here in Namibia is deceiving. You know, when we were young, we would tell time by just looking at where the sun is. And the up here, then in SA this is the equivalent of 3 o'clock. So it's not my fault. It's now 5:04, but it looks like 3 o'clock outside. 7 o'clock and the sun's still out. That's deceiving. I'm not used to that. So I thought I still had time, but unfortunately I was wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can get the car wash. I doubt I'll be able to. I doubt there's a place
Keep left.
at this time that's so open. It's the sun. It's deceiving. Looks like 3 o'clock now, but it's 5 o'clock. Imagine. How was I supposed to know? They used to do daylight saving at some point, but now they've stopped. I think they should go back to daylight saving because this is deceiving for some of us. I'm sure they're used to it, but we are not. Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Good. Where's the car wash?
Oh, God, is Crawford Road.
Is
You
it?
have reached your destination.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. Thanks. Unfortunately, the car wash is closed already. So this day was not a very successful day. I think it's time to go home. There's nothing else I can do, unfortunately. I mean, the sun's still out there. My phone was overheating because the sun is still out there. And everything is closed. Like, what are we supposed to do with the rest of the day? We still have so much day left. Okay, so I'm driving to the hospital after a very unsuccessful day. Now I'm driving to the hospital to pick up the love of my life.
Oh, well, let's go. So I took long because I had to go to the lab. And then, okay, so when I called you, I was changing to come out of theater. And then I went to, no, I went to the ward. The ward was quick, actually. When you said I'm here, I was already basically finishing up in the ward. I just had to make sure. I had to tell the interns that they must discharge. So the interns left, and I'm telling them, I gave them instructions on the phone. Honestly, I'm not going to sit and discharge those patients. So I told them that they need to discharge the 2 hernias that they operated on today. And then I had to go make sure the other one, because it was down to the lab, and then it fell. So then the bottle got like a crack at the bottom, and it felt like it was leaking a bit. So now I go to the lab still, hoping that they have bottles, and she's like, no, we don't have bottles. So now I go to ICU because that's the closest place. They also like, we don't have bottles. Now I had to go back to theater to ask for another bottle. So that time I'm calling the sister. So when I saw 50, I was like, okay, no sister, let's get the suction, let's she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get the amber bag and everything. And then sachets keep dropping, 30 eventually and stuff. And then the nurse brings, I tried to suction, nothing's coming out. Or actually I'm not getting far. And then I get the amber bag and stuff. We tried to bag the child, says it's still not improving. Then I tell her she must call the PEDS people because they were doing rounds on the other side. So then they come. So they gone. I thought she was studying and writing her exams. Hannah come, she got sick. So she said she was admitted at some point, and then the rest of the time she was at home. She even did her nails. Like anyway, so she comes back, she's like, no. It's just a bit of a mess because you have patients, new patients, like there's a lot of patients I don't know, and then there's a lot of, they're not problematic, it's just, I don't like the disorder. Like, it's just, the thing with a rectal biopsy is you use what they call a lunar star. And then it's basically like a thing that pulls the anus like this open so that you can see a bit better. And then you're supposed to put in a stitch. So you identify the dentate line, and then you go 1 centimeter above the dentate line, and then you put a stitch there, first stitch, and then you put a distal stitch, and then you can put a middle stitch. That middle stitch is the one you hold, and it basically, and that's where you cut. So basically the stitch is just to help you identify. And today's COVID is not reflecting. And today's COVID is the one I saw her physically log it.
And it's
So
not reflecting.
no. So I
It's
don't
weird.
know.
Anyway, weird lifestyle type of thing.
nurses are now complaining that they don't have any more space in the ward to admit new patients. So yeah, and that's why I had to tell the interns they must discharge those two that we that we operated on, so that they make space for us to keep admitting patients, because we are going to keep admitting this week for us to be able to operate. So as we admit, we discharge is what must happen now, basically. How was your day?